Hey guys, so today we have officially finished our first year of homeschooling. Today was the last day. We made it. Yay. So it's been a really good week though. It's been a really awesome experience. I have really enjoyed it. Yes, there have been some trying days on, that's inevitable. That's going to be part of it. But overall, I feel like it's been a really good experience. I feel like the boys have really enjoyed it and they've enjoyed being able to learn. And it's always nice whenever you see small little tidbits of things that the kids have learned. Like if we're in the store and you give them a math problem real quick, that they can kind of do mental math really quick with it. It's small stuff like that that just helps you understand that they're getting it. And if you ask them if they like it, they say that they really enjoy it. So it's been a fun experience, and for the next foreseeable future, that's the way we're going to go with it. Joshua, our youngest, he hasn't really been doing much of his kindergarten math or the all about reading much, just because in the last couple of weeks he's kind of lost interest in it, which again, that's fine because I had planned for that to be kindergarten curriculum anyway, so he wasn't going to start it until August. Once August starts, I'll have more of a set schedule for him, that it won't be so if you want to do it or not. It will be a little bit more on a schedule because he will be in kindergarten, and that is something I want him to do. I have not gotten all of the curriculum in yet for the coming school year, but I should be getting some in the mail in the next couple days, and then once I get that in, I can place my final curriculum order and pretty much be done with it. So once I get that info in, I will definitely share it with y'all and get those videos up. But as far as that goes, homeschooling wise, we made it. We're done. Woo! So, and then on top of that, we are actually in the process, I can show you here. We are actually in the process of trying to get our flower beds redone. This one, there was a big bush on that side that you can still kind of see the stump right about there somewhere. And yeah, just get all that finished out because I don't like the big bush there. And then on this side of the house, we have this big flower bed that goes like all the way that way. And there was on that side of the house, there was those same type of bushes all right there, but it was different than that bush, so it made it kind of look a little odd. But we're working on getting all this cleared out. Pretty much the plants that are there are the ones we would like to keep. We'll just move them because I love my big mature rose bush and all the lilies. So we're actually going to work on getting rock in there, all like river rock and everything in there. There you go, you can kind of see better. Yeah. So we're going to work on getting some river rock, and then we're going to put down those pavers. There we go. Sorry, my hand's like, it's kind of like hard to walk and point it like behind me at the same time. Like, yeah, I think I'm pointing one way, but then I'm not. I have to think in the reverse order, and it kind of throws me off. My bad. But anyways, that's starting to come along. And then in the backyard, I want to show y'all that we was able to go ahead and get my carrots in the ground a couple days ago, or in the raised beds rather, not in the ground, but in the raised beds a couple days ago. And then on top of that, we did go ahead and get some Roma tomato plants. We got 3 of them because I'm not sure how much of a yield they are. I heard that they have a pretty high yield and they're good for the sauces, which is what I want to do. And my taters are also, they're actually probably in the next little bit though, probably in the next month or so, I should be able to get my taters out of their buckets and they should be ready to harvest. But we have carrots in this one, and then you can see my 3 Roma plants and that one, and then of course my taters. But I need to get those watered today because we're starting to get into a lot more where it's starting to get hot, and we haven't had rain as much, so I'm having to really make sure that I am keeping up with the watering. And so far we've done really good. The little Roma plants are they're kind of, I think they're struggling a little bit because they was kind of wilted more than what I would have liked when we got them, but that's okay though, because especially in the mornings they seem like they're really good, but then by the time it gets really hot, it's not the best for them. So we're going to just continue to water those. I haven't had really any trouble with any bugs on the potato plants, which I'm really happy about. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're going to be working on flower bed stuff, getting that fixed up the way we want it, starting to harvest that stuff. And then, like I said, I'll still be doing, even though it's summertime, I will still be doing homeschool related channels, because I will still need to prep for this coming school year, because like I said, homeschooling, we are going to be doing that for the next foreseeable future. And then also soccer, we have one more soccer game this weekend, and then that's done. We have a couple, like the tournament week is next week, and then once baseball's over, then my seasonal job at the concession stands is over for this season. It'll start back up in the fall when fall ball starts. But for right now, things are starting to kind of wind down, and then the summer activities are picking up. Again, we're going to be going on a hiking backpack trip soon too, so it's all starting to come together and starting to be summer. But y'all, we made it through our first year of homeschool, and I'm so happy. I've really been impressed with how much the boys like it, and how much the idea of having it done a little differently. Sorry, I'm trying to find, there we go. And I've been really impressed with how well they've done with me being their teacher, staying at home. They seem like they really enjoy it, and ultimately, you know, that's not the final say, because their education is what me and my husband feels best is for their education. But it does help when they are willing, and that it's not a fighting battle because they have to stay home. So I will check back in with y'all later.